Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Ashley. If you are new here, if you're not, thank you for watching another video. I know that I haven't been on YouTube in so long, but I've been busy. So I thought I would film another video, obviously because we're quarantining and I have nothing else to do. I've watched every Netflix video that I can think of. It's really not even funny. I'm actually not proud of that, but I thought I would just play in some makeup because I'm bored. I used to do this all the time when I was in like high school, so it feels like my high school days. But I am going to be using like a couple of these palettes that I have that I obviously never use because I don't have time to do my makeup on a normal basis because I gotta go to work at 8 a.m. So that's that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna try to keep posting more videos outside of this quarantine in general. So, all right. So since my husband just did my eyebrows, I'm gonna start with them just because eyebrows are usually like the least fun thing that I like to do. Like I can't stand doing my eyebrows. I don't know what it is. Like some people love eyebrows and I would rather just never do them in my life. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my eyes. All right, so I have no clue what type of colors what I want to use. So I'm just gonna wing it like normal. I'm gonna go in with the Sigma brush. I got this from, I think I ordered this online like a long time ago whenever I was like, hey, I need a new makeup brush, but I'd always buy the cheaper ones, like ones you could just like get in a pack at Walmart or something. Yeah, I know, pretty bad. But I just ordered this one because I always seen people use it and I was like, well, it's really not that expensive. So I went ahead and got this and I've had it for a long time. And I'm not one of those people that use like multiple brushes for multiple different eyeshadows. I'm not that girl. So I'm going to be using this brush half the time and we're going to see how it turns out. So this is a Morphe palette that I got a very long time ago. I think I've done a video using this one. I just like this because all these shades look good with my skin tone. I like obviously neutral colors like this because I do work in an office setting. I work at a corporate office, and having like blues, greens, you know, red eyeshadows is just not my vibe. I really can't get away with it. I really just wouldn't feel comfortable wearing it. So I just like neutrals, very natural. I can go from work to church to out to dinner and it still looks, you know, good. It fits every single thing that I'm doing for that day. So I'm gonna start out with, I think this is, yeah. I'm gonna start out with this color right here. It's just a natural, actually is that the color? No, I'm gonna start out with this color right here because it's just like a natural brown. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with this deeper shade, this brown right there. I'm gonna go in with this purple shade. I'm kind of scared of this shade. I don't know why. I just feel like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we will find out. I actually really like this color. It's like a deep purpley. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's really pretty. Next, I'm going to go in with this orange color. I just feel like it's going to look good with this purple. We'll see. I'm having a feeling that this video is not even going to get uploaded because it's going to look a hot mess, but we will see. I'm going to try to like do like a gradient look and kind of do it above and then in that little corner right there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color right here. I feel like it's going to blend in with a lot of the other colors that I'm using. And I'm going to put that more towards the inner corner of my eye. Ooh, but that did kind of make it pop a little bit more, that color, which I actually really like. Wow. That color is actually really pretty. I would wear that all the time. So I went ahead and put that in the inner corner of my eye, and then last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same color and just sculpt out my brow and kind of highlight my brow a little bit. Alright, so this is my eyes. I decided that I like it, so I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm now going to attempt to somehow do my eyeliner with no eyeliner by using a deep eyeshadow or something like that. And then I don't have false eyelashes, like I said, so I'm going to curl my lashes and try to make them look pretty and voluminous, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I couldn't find a dark shadow, so I'm just going to go in with the brow putty. I don't know if that's even smart, but we're gonna try it. So I'm just gonna try to mimic eyeliner. I've already kind of done it on there off camera, so we'll see how this goes. I don't hate it. I mean, it did what it needed to do, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just curl my eyelashes since I don't have fake eyelashes. And then I'm going to put on some of the mascara. This is just L'Oreal Voluminous. I've used this since I was in high school and I love it. Alright, so that's completely it for my eyes, my eyeliner, and mascara. After I do my foundation, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the darker shadow that I have on my eyes and kind of smoke out my lash line. But for now, I'm going to go on to my foundation. I'm going to be mixing these two, the Love Your Selfie and the Maybelline 24 Hour. I think I've done this already in a video, but this is just the color that works for me right now. I'm going to start out with concealer first, just because sometimes I like to put concealer on underneath my foundation. Probably gonna get judged for that, but I think it just it blends better a little bit whenever I do that. Just my preference. Okay, when I do my concealer like this, I kind of just like to let it sit and just soak into my skin and kind of get a little dry so it's not wet and I can kind of blend it in a little bit better. So I just let that sit, and then because this is like obviously very brightening, I'll just take a little bit of my foundation and kind of put a few little dots like that underneath so that when it blends it transitions really good and with my foundation. It's just something I do. So I'm gonna let that sit and then I'm gonna go ahead and just highlight the rest of my face. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of color corrector around my mouth just because that's where I tend to be a little darker whenever it's winter and I haven't got that much sun. So I just take a little bit of this orange color to kind of correct. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the concealer and the color correction all blended out. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation and kind of just get some of the spots where I would typically put foundation on my face. Alright, now that that's all blended in, I'm just going to go in with contour. This is the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer, but I use it as a contour. Typically what I do is just go around my forehead, and then of course my cheekbones. My nose, and then I just blend that out. So finally I'm going to set my under eye concealer with the Thrive Causemetics Loose Setting Powder. I really like this obviously because it has the little thing so it doesn't all spill out. I think I mentioned that before. But I usually just take my beauty blender, I dip it in there, and then I kind of just let it sit on my eyes so it can really soak in there. So now that I let the powder sit for a little bit, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe the powder off. Typically I let it sit because my foundation doesn't like dry all the way, and like my concealer doesn't dry all the way, and I just feel like it seeps in a little bit better if I just let it sit on there. Pretty sure my camera is going to die. Yes, it's definitely gonna die. Oh, I hope I can get this done in time. Okay, now we're speeding. I don't think I'm going to be able to film me doing my under eye eyeshadow on camera, but I'll finish with blush and bronzer and highlight, and then we'll go from there. So I didn't have time to film me buffing out my bottom lashes just because my camera's about to die, but I basically just took those two colors that I used up top, that purple color and that orange color, and kind of just lightly buffed out my bottom lash with a brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of bronzer on my cheeks and then go in with blush. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this blush. This is from Milani. It's just this really pretty pink shade. I'm just going to take this fluffy brush, and I like to just put it on the apples of my cheeks and then I lightly go past the bridge of my nose. I think I'm going to make it through this without my camera dying. Alright, so lastly, highlighter. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit like I always use. I'm going to go in with this pink shade. It's the same shade I put into the inner corner of my eyes. Alright, I'm going to spray a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on it so it can glisten a little bit more. Ooh. Alright, so I'm pretty much completely done with my face. I'm just going to take some of the Fix Plus and spray it on my face. It's a ton. Just let that dry. And then I don't have any lip liner. I lost it, so that's that. This is the KKW Nude 4 lipstick. And I feel like this will look really good with this makeup look. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of that on. I'd love to have some lip liner, but it is what it is. This is so pretty. I need to start wearing this more. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Like I said, I usually don't wear my makeup like this, but I really like it. I'd actually wear my makeup like this if I was going to dinner or something like that. I'm not really that fancy when it comes to makeup. I kind of stick to the basics, but this was fun. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm extremely bored, so I thought I would obviously start posting on YouTube again while I can. If you do like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you guys watch the next video.